Hi everyone, it's Dia with Eat, Run, Plan, Repeat. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for stopping by. I've had a few requests to see my planner collection, so that's what I'm showing today. I know it probably seems like a lot of planners, but I do have a purpose for each one, and me being a minimalist at heart, I try to use every single one I have, and if I don't use it, I try to gift it or sell it or trade it for something that I will use on a daily basis. So I'll just flip the camera around, show you guys a little peek into each one, and let you know what size it is and what brand it is and where I got them from. I'll go ahead and start off with the planners that I use the most. This is my wallet, and it is a Chic Sparrow and the pocket size deluxe version. It's from her Mockingbird collection, and it's in the color Nightingale. This planner is my newest addition, and I can't imagine it going anywhere. I used to use Mr. Darcy's as my wallet, but I can't see not using this one. I love it so much. So I already did a flip through on my wallet, but I'll just give you a little peek inside if you haven't seen it. It has the two pockets right here. I just keep coupons in there. I don't really keep anything in the front pockets. I also have this little insert I made, and I just keep some quotes that I like when I need inspiration, and I did a little bit of watercoloring here, so this is just fun to look at sometimes. In the next section, I have these clear Chic Sparrow dashboards, and you can just put whatever you want inside of them. I just had some leftover scrap paper that I cut up and put in here. I was using these as picture holders, but if you watch my other video, you'll see that the pictures stuck to the plastic and it made them bubbly and shiny, and that bothered me. So I went ahead and just decided to use them as dashboards. And in this section, I have my wallet inserts. If you want a better peek at that, go ahead and watch my other video. I'll link it up above in the cards. After that, I have a second Chic Sparrow dashboard, and in here I keep the pictures. I just went ahead and laminated them and then put them back in here and used these as a dashboard instead. And in the back pocket, I'll usually stick my receipts until I get home and I can file them or enter them into Quicken. And in the pen loop, if you watched my unboxing video, I wasn't sure about this pen loop, but I actually love it. As long as you have a pen in there, it looks really good. My next main planner is this personal Filofax in ochre, and this is my everything planner. I use this every day. It's at my desk at all times, and the thing that I love about it is it's still small enough to fit in my purse without making it too heavy, and it's a good size to easily pull it in and out. That way I have my information with me all the time. So in here I just have some paper clips, my business cards, my son's college address, so when I want to send him mail, it's just right there. I bought this little dashboard cover from Etsy. I'll go ahead and link that down below too, and I laminated it. It just makes me happy. I love this thing. I love opening up my planner and seeing this. I have 6 sections in this planner: monthly, weekly, daily, intentions, clients, and finance. I'm not going to go through all of them right now. If you'd like to see an updated flip through, just go ahead and leave it down below, and maybe I can make that. But my setup hasn't really changed since the last time I did a setup video. And for anybody who's wondering, and if you didn't see my story on Instagram, these dividers are from Michaels. They're the Recollections dividers, and they had designs on them, but I saw somebody do it on YouTube, or I can't even remember if it was on YouTube or Instagram, but I saw somebody get nail polish remover with acetone and take it right off, so I did the same thing. My next most used planner is this Midori Traveler's Notebook. I know they're just called Traveler's Notebooks now, but this one is actually a Midori. This is the first Midori I ever purchased, and I love it. I love the thinner leather for journaling and the one string. I don't pack these too much because this is one insert right here, and once I start adding pictures and, you know, just anything that I collect along the way, it gets really thick, so I can't write in a notebook when it gets too chunky. So I love that I only put one insert in here. I'm pretty sure I got this one on Amazon somewhere. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for this. While I'm talking about Traveler's Notebooks, here are the other 2 that I have. This one is in Camel, this one is in blue. This is my newest Traveler's Notebook. I use these as junk journals for my children. I'll just kind of give you a little peek inside here, and it's my version of a junk journal. They're really not that creative, honestly. So I just have like my son's cover on here, and then plane tickets, places that we eat. So if you guys would like to see a flip through on these, let me know. And all of these Traveler's Notebooks are in the regular size. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually have one in green, another one in brown, and Passport in the regular brown as well, but my husband uses those ones. So these next two notebooks I'm actually going to be replacing with notebooks that I have on the way. This one is from Boho Cottage. I bought it a long time ago. It's a traveler's notebook and I think personal wide, and I don't even know if she sells them anymore, but I just pulled out this string. This planner was just sitting around and I felt sad because it's really beautiful, soft leather. And I had purchased this Stalogy notebook that I do a little bit of watercoloring in. So I thought, why not try to see if it fits in this cover? And it did. I was really happy and I like it in here, but it is kind of a tight fit. It doesn't really, you know, it's a tight fit, and sometimes when I shut it, it doesn't shut right. I tried putting it just in one of the sleeves, but this leather is so soft and floppy that this side just kind of flops around a little bit too much for me, so I went ahead and just stuck it into both of the secretarial pockets. Again, this is from Boho Cottage, and this is what I use for my watercolor journal. And last but not least is my A5 Filofax in hot pink patent leather, and this is an original. I'm currently using this one for my workout routines as like a health binder and my workouts, recipes. You can kind of see right here. This is what I plan to have in the tabs. I am not loving using this planner though. It's a good size, but this leather marks up really easily, and I take this down into the gym with me, and I just feel like it's too delicate. And besides that, I just really don't care for the shiny patent leather look. So I actually have 2 more planners on the way that I'm gonna test out as my fitness health binder, and I'll make a video on that to show you guys what I come up with. Next is the planners I am no longer using, but I may switch out between these now and again, especially this soft blue domino one. It's a cute planner, it's really light. It gets dirty really easily, especially this white string, and I'm just not in love with it. I enjoy using the Malden more, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna wait a little longer before I decide if I want to gift it to somebody or maybe even trade it. This is my only Filofax in the pocket size. I love these Maldens in the pocket size. They are adorable, but it's just not functional for me. Thanks to Peanuts and Planner Co., you can find some really good inserts that fit in here, but I don't know, just for me, it's just a little bit too small. I was using it as a planner, then I was using it as a wallet, and I felt like the rings just made it too big to use just as a wallet, and I wasn't using the planning section of it anymore. So now it's just sitting here, and I'm having the great debate of whether I want to sell it or trade it for something else. Lastly are my 2 Darcys. These are in the pocket size, and they are also deluxe. I was using these as planners a long time ago. I haven't used them for that in a while. Now I use them as wallets, and I was using this one. I think it's Allie Brown Joy is the color of this one. I don't think she sells it anymore, but I was using this one until I switched into my new one, the Nightingale. This pocket is the Mr. Darcy, and I keep saying toffee because it's dark, but it's not toffee. This is actually buttered rum, and it's just darkened a little over time. So right now I'm really torn on what to do with these 2 planners because I love them, and the plan was to switch between this one and these with the different seasons, or you know, just like people change out their purses, I figured I'd change out my wallet every once in a while. But I love this new one so much that I can't see going back to these ones. But I had a black regular size Mr. Darcy at one time, and I sold it, and that is probably one of my biggest regrets. So I'm really afraid I might regret selling these. I was thinking about maybe playing around with them and putting some rings in them and trying to find a different use for them. And that was not the truth. This is actually the last one that I have that I can't bear to get rid of. This is a Foxy Fix. It's from a long time ago. My dog actually chewed it up a little, and you can kind of still see that there, but this was in the bay leather. And whenever I see pictures of this one, it has aged so much since I first bought it. and I don't know, I just love looking at it. I really don't have a purpose for it right now. So again, I don't know, I am a minimalist, so I don't like having a bunch of things, especially if they're not being used. And I really feel like these things deserve to be loved and taken care of. So I might be finding new homes for quite a few of my planners. Which, by the way, the only reason I don't own any other Foxy Fixes is because both of my older daughters fell in love with my creme brulee, and I can't remember what the other one is, so I gave them those to use as journals. And I love when they bring them over. I love seeing them using them. So that is it. That is all the planners that I'm using and waiting to use or waiting to decide what to do with. If you want a closer look into any of them, please just go ahead and leave that in the comments below and I'll make a video on that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love it if you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comment area, or if you have any requests or maybe a deeper look into any of my organizers that you'd like to see, go ahead and leave that in the comments below as well. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.